Yo, what's up, guys? Look, today I'm back for another episode of how I made money as a student. The last episode I did was on how I made money using Xbox 360s, and basically, the gist of it was that what I did is I pretty much bought broken Xbox 360s that had like the red ring of death or whatever, and then I sent them off to Microsoft and got them fixed, and then I just sold them again as working brand new consoles. So effectively, like I bought a console for say $50 and then sold it for 200, 250. So it was really, really good. I made like thousands and thousands of dollars. I lost count of how much I actually made, but it was a lot of money, and it was the best like thing that I've done to date, where I've like bought and then resold something. And really, at the end of the day, that is a lot of the ways that I've made money. Is I've bought stuff and then done something to it, or in some instances, nothing at all, and then resold it off and at a higher profit, and sorry, a higher value, and made some profit on it. So that's pretty much like most of the ways I make money is buying and selling. But this is a little different. This one here is a little interesting. But before I go on to it, I just want to add that I forgot to mention in the Xbox 360 version, I suppose you could say, when I was doing the Xbox 360 fiasco or escapade or whatever you want to call it, every time I got an Xbox 360 from Microsoft back, I actually got a 1 month and sometimes even a 3 month Xbox Live card where I could use to like redeem time. So I did it that many times that I think by the end of it, I had something like 3 years worth of free Xbox 360, Xbox Live time, which was insane. It was crazy. And like sometimes, because I don't need exactly 3 years, I barely play the Xbox 360 anyway, and much less on live. Sometimes I actually would go off and sell those cards. So sometimes I would sell like a 1 month card for, $5, $6. And then another time I'd sell like, the 3 months card, a 3 month value card for like, $15. So that was another way I made money just using that as well. Not only did I make money from selling the Xboxes, but I also made money selling the actual time cards that Microsoft gave me for free. So, and I've still got, I think, about a year and a half worth of Xbox Live time that's there just sitting there doing nothing. Hopefully I can use it on the next console, but we'll see. All right, so anyway, this time it was a bit different. Like I said, I didn't really buy and sell this time. It was a little different. It wasn't that long ago actually where I did this. But I was still a student, so it still classifies, still counts, classifies. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, this time I did it with buying and selling routers, computer routers. The stuff that you use. The things that you use to like get internet, Wi-Fi internet, and stuff like that. Yeah, those things. Basically, I bought a Wi-Fi router back in, I don't know, 2010 or something. So it wasn't that long ago, like I said. It was an Asus router. It was called the RTN56U. Some of you guys probably have seen it before. It's this like diamond, they call it like a diamond router or something. I don't know. It's got like this funky design. It's pretty stylish and stuff. But I didn't care about that. At the time, I just bought it because it was the best router. And it cost me like $200 just for the router. So it's pretty expensive, but it was worth it because it's a good router. And then what happened was, like a couple of months after I bought it, the developers, the like makers of the router, their name is Asus. You guys have probably heard of them before if you like deal with computer stuff. They make like motherboards and DVD drives and all sorts of things, even graphics cards, I think, nowadays. Basically, these guys had this promotion where basically they said, well, if you buy the router, then we'll give you back $50, right? So you buy the router and then like send us a photo of your barcode, and that's pretty much all they wanted. They just wanted a photo of your barcode and your details and stuff, and they would send you back a $50 gift card. And it was like a gift card that you could use for anything. It was like a Visa gift card. So basically, the gift card could be used anywhere wherever they accept Visa, which is like pretty much everywhere. So I was like, sweet, that's awesome. But then I noticed that underneath it said the router had to have been purchased between I don't know, May and so sometime after May, and I had purchased it in like April. So I was like really, really angry because obviously I couldn't redeem that $50 value because I had bought it before the time they said, which was May. So I was like, man, that's so annoying. I'm really pissed off. So I thought, oh, hang on a second. I know what I can do here. I can just buy another router, and like the same router, exactly the same one. I can just buy it, and then what I can do is I can like take it back, and like I'll just take a photo of the barcode and then take it back. And I thought, well, hang on a second, I can't really do that because then what happens is, what if I do that and then someone else buys that same router, and then like they go to get the redemption. If they go to redeem the $50 gift card, and then they can't because that barcode's already been used up. So I was like, ah, man, that would suck. Like I don't want to do that to someone. I'm like, I'm a nice guy. Like I don't want to do something wrong. You know, I don't want to like have someone else, you know, get out of the $50 and stuff. Like take somebody else out of their $50. You know, they deserve that if they bought that router. So I thought, nah, I can't do that. So what I did then is I looked at the terms and conditions a little closely, and they said that the offer would expire in like, I don't know, 2 months time. So it was like, I think it started in May and then it ended in August or something like that. So I was like, okay, what I'll do then is I'll wait until the very end of August. And then at the very end of August, I'll buy a router, take the photo of the barcode or whatever, send it in, get my $50 gift card, and then return it back. At least then if someone buys it afterwards, like after I've returned it, then they can't redeem it anyway, because then the promotion would have ended. So I was like, oh, well, then there's no guilt, right? I can do it, and you know, it's cool. And I thought, well, you know, why not? Like, I bought the router, and it was just, I was just really unlucky. Like, I bought it 1 month before the promotion started, so I couldn't get my $50 redemption. So I thought, you know, that's pretty fair. Like, I should be able to do that without any sort of guilt, you know, guilt-free conscience. So that's basically what I did. And I waited until like, I don't know, it was like I said, it was probably August or something, like mid-August. And then I thought, hang on a second, what am I doing? Why don't I just buy like 20 of these routers or like 5 of them? You know, I started off thinking, oh, I'll just buy like 3 instead, you know, and get like 3 $50 gift vouchers. Why not? You know, it might be a little strange, like going to a store and saying to the people there, you know, oh yeah, I want to buy 3 routers. You know, it's a bit odd. Most people don't buy 3 routers when they go into a computer store. They usually buy 1. But you know, I thought, well, who cares? I'll just buy like 3. And if they think anything of it, you know, I'll just be like, you know, I need 3 of them. Who cares? And then just return them like a week later or something. So that's what I did. I bought like I waited until like the end of August, and then I bought 3 routers from one store, and I was like, okay, sweet. And I, you know, I went off and sort of did what I had to do, you know, take photos, get my redemption and stuff, and then returned them. Then there was like, I don't know, like a week or so left until the promotion ended, because I didn't go until the very last day. I sort of waited until like a week or so, or 2 weeks or so before the promotion ended, before I did it. And I thought, well, hang on a second, there's still like a week left. And then I thought, well, I've got a credit card. And I've got like, you know, the ability to buy heaps of these routers if I really want to. I mean, sure, it's going to be like really, really weird if I like rock up and buy like, you know, more than 3 from one store. But at the end of the day, you know, they'd be happy to sell it to me, surely. So I'll continue this story on in the next video. Hopefully it doesn't go for too much longer. But it's a pretty interesting story. But yeah, look, guys, thanks for watching. And it'll be continued in part 2.